Everybody, I just made it home from work. I'm about to charge this, so I may be out of frame. Sorry. I just got home, and oh my gosh. Today, I might as well talk. At least talk. Today, I met my new coworker, and I think he's like a therapist for the kids, because we have I'm a custodian at a school where there's kids with special needs, and behavior specialists is there and all of that. And I met the therapist there today. He's transferring from, I believe, Riverside, but now he's here working with us. Hold on. He's here working with us, and I met him today, and I helped him put together a lamp. And I told him, if ever you need me, I'm right here, because I don't be doing much of nothing anyway. Especially because everybody's there. Not everybody, but quite a few people are starting to come back. Like Monday, they have scheduled days to come back during the week. And they're trying to listen to staff in the building at a time because of the pandemic. And yeah, this is kind of annoying. So let me fix it. And so I met my new coworker today, and we put together a lamp, and that we kind of bonded that way, and it kind of helped me with my social skills, because I'm not really social. I don't know how to initiate conversation, because a lot of times I don't just do it because I'm afraid of getting rejected. Like, there was a song, I was working at Universal Studios, so I'm in the wardrobe area getting dressed to go home. At the time, I think I worked at The Simpsons. And so I had maybe 6-hour shift, but I started super early, so it was great to go home early. And I was like, oh, what song is this? And then when I found out it was Red Hot Chili Peppers or Blink-182 or something, I was just like, oh, I love this song. And the girl looked at me and was like, sure. And then she walked off. And I'm thinking, every time I try to be friendly, say a little something, something, to put myself out there, I get little comments like that could have made me really step out of character, okay? But I'm just like, no, let me just not say nothing. So, of course, I got insulted, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. And I just, just went home. And that was almost like 2011 when that happened. But like I was saying, it kind of helped me bond it with my new coworker when I was helping him put the lamp together. And y'all, we was there for a long time, and we found out some of the pieces of whatever we needed to put together to make the lamp full we didn't even need, and we laughed about it, we joked, we just had fun, And he told me he felt a little apprehensive about how the other people may feel, because he's new there at that site. He's not new to that type of job, but he's new at the site. And he was saying he felt a little apprehensive, or I think he was saying the other coworker felt a little apprehensive about meeting him because he's new or whatever. And the thing I'm trying to do, especially if a person is new, because this is how I would like to be treated if I ever came into a new facility, being brand new, nobody really knows me, and I have to get to know everybody. So just to put myself out there to say hi, I wanted to make this man feel as comfortable as possible. So I just went into his office, and I was like, hey, I'm Tiffany. Even though my boss did introduce me to him already, but I didn't quite get it. Was like a fast introduction, because she was just showing him around it's a very small building, but she was just showing him everything. And so when we were able to have that one-on-one time, putting the lamp together, I told him my name, he told me his, and we just laughed about putting the lamp together. We got a little bit basic information out of each other. I told him where I started off working before I came there. He told me where he started off working, and how he lives in Riverside, and he said he was going to try to move up closer to the job and all of that. And yeah, and he was pretty much saying that, and I told him that as he was decorating his old office, it wasn't just putting the lamp together. And I told him, well, I'm the custodian here, and every now and then I'm going to be getting everybody else's trash, so don't mind if I come in here and just take your trash, whatever. And I was just looking at and listening to him, how he was going to decorate his office, and how the kind of stuff he wanted to put in his office. He had his desk, a lamp. He said he was going to put his bookshelf. He had a whiteboard. My boss helped him do that, because my boss is kind of tall. She's tall. And that was kind of coldly. And that I just wanted to make him feel as comfortable as possible, because I know how it is being new and nobody really speaks to you, or people do it and just go, hey, or hi. And then I'm really into, like when I first came there, one of the teachers was like, what are you going to do all day? And when she passed by me, she was like, And I'm thinking, I'm like, uh-oh, is that somebody I'm going to have an issue with? But passing by her again later on in the shift, she rubbed my shoulder like this and went like that. So I'm thinking, okay, she's cool. So, and there's always people who try to tell you who to watch out for. You know, maybe because because they have a problem with them, so they want to tell you, watch out for Miss Such and Such, and watch out for Claude, because there's only two people you have to make happy, because you don't want to be on a bad side, and such and Claude. And I'm thinking, I like to get to know people for myself, because whatever issues you're having with them, I'm not going to not want to speak to them. I'm not going to ignore them or be disrespectful to them because you're having an issue with them. Because whatever your issue is, it's not my issue. And maybe you did something, or maybe I don't know, maybe it was something you did after you realized they don't like you, or maybe your vibe is off. I don't know what it is. Do people have a right to treat you ugly? No, but at the same time is, you know. Y'all, oh. So, I'm stuffing my face with gummy bears. It's Black Forest gummy bears. I'm stuff my face with gummy bears. Anyway, I just mainly wanted to come over here and let y'all know that whenever there's somebody new to the job, you may not be used to initiating conversation. You may only be on a high and by basis with people because that's where you feel comfortable. But what made me feel comfortable with just having conversations with people, even playing around with them, is I'm like, hey, and I'll make my way to say hey to them first. I'll make my way to just to say hi. I'll be like, hey, if you need anything, I'm here, whatever. If they need help finding something, if they need help putting something together, just be available, because that could be your chance to bond with them. And I bonded with this guy. I even bonded with the person I've been working there since I've been there. Well, I always just been on a high and by basis with her. We all had a laugh about a month ago because there was two younger girls there. My boss's daughters was there. And one of the other ladies was like, bye, babies. And I was like, bye. So everybody started laughing because I thought I was far away. So I thought she said, bye, ladies. And so I was like, wait a minute, you ain't my baby. Wait, hold on. So we just laughed about that a little bit. And that's what kind of got us, like, that kind of broke the ice, you know? And it's just like, I know people are a little, you know, reluctant or apprehensive, or they're hesitant to really want to invite new people in, especially when you've already bonded with the people that's already there. You don't want nobody new coming in, like, you don't know us, you don't even go here. But at the same time is, you want to be the one to make that person feel welcome. Because what if they had a hard time leaving where they were comfortable, where they knew everybody, where everybody knew them, coming into this new place where they may not get the same treatment? You want to show that at least you're like that. Hey, how are you? I'm so glad to see you today. I was wondering if you have a lamp or something you want to put together again. I'll just be in the back. I'm not doing much of nothing anyway, so I'm always here. So whatever. That's what I did today. And it was kind of different for me to kind of step out that comfort zone. And one thing about my job that I love is that we're all good at, even though I need to do it more, we're all good at like checking up on people, be like, how are you? You doing all right? Okay. Hey, how are you? You doing okay? Okay, good. How are you? You doing all right? Oh, okay. Hey, Cindy from the mailroom. I know people may ignore you because you don't have an important position, whatever. But how are you? Because, you know, you're the one who's got to pass by my cubicle and give me my checks. So how are you? Not just when you give me my check. I want to know, how are you? Right now. You know? I don't only want to get to know all the custodians because I'm a custodian. I want to get to know everybody. From the mail person to the same UPS mail people that comes, to the electrician that comes to make sure our electric wires are all right, to the person who comes and does the running water in the pipes. I want to get to know everybody. The same FedEx man that may come and deliver some stuff to the job site. I want to get to know everybody. So that's all I want to come on here and say. Today I had the experience of stepping out my comfort zone and really being social and really getting to know people. And that didn't do nothing. And really getting to know people and just stepping out of my comfort zone and just stepping out of me only saying hi to people and bye to people. That's it. I want to talk to people. I want to say, hey, what's up? So how you liking here so far? Are you starting to feel like at home? You starting to feel comfortable? Are you getting along with everybody? Is everybody like making you feel welcome? Because that's important too on a job. It's not just when you're at home or when you're at church, even though you don't know about church. Just happening. Anyway, you want to make sure that if nobody else talks to them, you talk to them. I talk to them. And you might not get that all the time, but just that first initial reaction and bond or whatever you had with them, they'll never forget it. Even when it's bad. It will probably stop them from talking to you or be hesitant to talk to you. So I'm already trying to learn that on my job. Of course, in my family, it's easy to say hey to people or talk to them, joke around with them, mainly for me, like joke around with them. But when you go to work or when you go to school or when you're working with someone in a group at a church, you want to make sure you bond with everybody. You know, everybody's probably not going to be your friend. And they may not want to hang around you just because we have fun that one day, you know, but you still want to show that I'm here, I'm friendly, you know, because some people be just waiting around. So they wait for you to give them what they want. Like they see you being friendly, but they just don't like that because they want you to act a fool. I say don't give it to them. Let them act stupid by themselves. And you keep being like, hey, how you doing? Okay. Even if they don't say nothing. They see that you being nice and it's going to make them feel funny. And it may make them feel bad about ever being mean to you. You just never know. So, I don't have no advice. I just wanted to share what I had to do today. And it was kind of different for me. Because I'm not used to doing it. I'm not used to being social, initiating conversation, and showing myself friendly first. Because I always thought, they need to say hi to me first. They have to be friendly with me first. You know? So... anyway, while I consume and stuff my face with these gummy bears, I just want to come over here and share that. Let's get to know people, because you never know what they may be going through. And that simple, hey, my name is such and such, can really make their day. This man felt so out of place, I can tell. And he was saying how nice my boss and I were, and how apprehensive people felt about him being new and coming to join our team on this site. I even said, well, welcome to such and such. I'm not going to say my job name, but, you know, and he just told me, I think we're going to be the best of friends. You know, I don't know if he meant literally, but just that made me feel good, because I'm not trying to boast about myself, but it's about the feeling you get when you know somebody could come to you and talk to you about anything, because the way you made them feel the first time you met them. It's amazing. So I'm going to practice that. And not only with him, because he's new, but with everybody that's been there that I barely talked to. You know, they know I'm there. I know they're there. I can stop by people's office and say, hey, how are you? Oh, I'm great. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, don't let this pandemic stop you from being social and being friendly with somebody. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Because you just never know what they're going through. That one hi, how are you, can make a person's day, because you never know what kind of mean people they could have ran into, and maybe just that one hi would be a breath of fresh air to them. Okay? All right, bye, y'all. Gummy bears.